following recipes come from this cookbook. I will hold the camera over the recipe and the ingredients and the instructions so that you can screenshot it if you want to. Write it down on your own. I'm sure you could Google Trisha Yearwood baked spaghetti and it would come up just as easy, but in case you want to do it this way, here it is. There's the vegetable mixture. I don't have thin spaghetti, so I'm using bow tie pasta because in a casserole, pasta is pasta. Okay, so I've got pasta and then the vegetable beef mixture and then some cheese, and then I'm going to repeat the layers. I really don't like it, actually.
You never like nothing.
I do.
I give it a 7.16.
Baked spaghetti. I rated it a 4. I hated it. And again, here are the ingredients and directions for the roast beef. I tried to lift it and it fell apart, so hopefully it's good. We had the roast beef. We both agree it was a 7.5, but the next day it was closer to a 7.83. Here's the coconut cake with the lemon glaze. Take a picture if you want to. I strongly dislike my dark colored bundt cake pan. That is why it came out so dark. I need to get a light one. It matters, believe me. I made the coconut cake with lemon glaze, which my mom really liked, and my brother liked it too. I liked it, but it was incredibly sweet. As you can see, it took 2 cups of sugar, I think, in the batter, and then the glaze that you make to pour over it was another 2 cups of sugar. It was just ridiculously sweet, and I love sweet. Too sweet is not usually in my vocabulary, but it actually was for this. I was like, wow, that's really sweet. I gave it a 7. If super sweet things are your thing, it was actually really good. If you love coconut and lemon and really sweet things, and the taste of Nilla wafers, because it was made with Nilla wafers and not flour, it was actually a really yummy treat, but I would never ever make it again. It was just way too sweet for me. The rest of the recipes come from this Paula Deen Southern cookbook, so here's the picture if you want to screenshot the first recipe. What do you rate it?
8.
Old-fashioned cream chicken. My husband gave it an 8, and I gave it a 6. We're making smothered steak and onions. Those are the ingredients. These are the directions. I've browned the steak. Now I'm wilting the onions. We're going to bring it to a boil, and then we're going to cover it and simmer it for like an hour until the gravy's thick. Then we're going to pour in the cream and simmer it until it's hot, and it should be done. Smothered steak and onions. My husband gave it an 8, and I gave it a 6. I'm about to mix this up with my hands. I've got everything in here, and then I'm gonna shape it into an 8x3 loaf and then set it on top of some white bread and put it in the pan. The recipe said to use 8 slices of white bread, but I just laid the 3 hot dog buns that no one was eating in the bottom of the pan, and I didn't shape it in 8x3, I shaped it to the size of the hot dog buns. I will never waste bread to do it this way again. I'll just put it on a raised rack, just like I did that bacon meatloaf I made some time ago. I think that the bread thing is dumb. What do you rate it?
I give it a 7.5.
The cheeseburger, meatloaf, and sauce, my husband gave it a 7.5, and I gave it a 6. I was not really impressed with these at all. Those are the ratings for the dinners. I will not be making another one of these videos for a while. I am going to be food prepping. I'm making pasta dishes that I've made before in my Let Me Try That videos, and I'm just making a bunch of freezer meals, breakfast sandwiches, breakfast burritos, and I'm packing the deep freeze full of food so that when I give birth I won't have to worry about feeding myself or my husband, because I'll just have ready-made meals in the freezer for us. So that's my project the next few days, is to stock the freezer up, and I'll just be making familiar recipes that I've tried before meanwhile, because it's getting harder and harder for me to stand up for very long with my SPD. If you don't know what that is, it's all in my pregnancy vids. These videos may be on a pause for a while. I might throw in a single recipe here and there in just a quick video, but as far as trying new recipes all week long, it's really time consuming, and I'm not going to be able to do that for a little while yet. Okay, so I'll see you later. Bye.